Hi everybody, it's Julie and welcome. Welcome. Hi Sherry. Are you still here? Hello. Oh, I bet I have this.
Most name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classic.
Watch an ad. Okay, so hello. I'm going to take a second and say welcome if you're new to this channel. I do a crafty video every day, at least one. Usually junk journaling, sometimes, and other paper crafting. I also do home decor and shopping hauls. If you like that, don't forget to hit the subscription button. So, hi Lorna, welcome. So we are going to be continuing with the junk journal, or the just junk. And so here we go. I have my box of junk, and somewhere I have my journal that I've been making. I'm about a few videos ahead, and I had to organize stuff so that I didn't accidentally show you something that was already, that you hadn't seen yet. So here we go. Oh, I'm gonna be lagging. So okay. Hi Luna. Hello. Who all's here? Who all is here? Your power went out. Oh no. Hi Beverly. Luna just caught a spider. Yuck. Along came a spider. Hi Lady Wolf. Hi Gail. Okay, so this is still where I'm at with my journal. Yes, I am going to end up dividing it into 2 signatures because I did a thicker spine. Hi Kim, welcome. Hi Liz. Hi Kat. And so I have a little pile over here. This is like stickers and leftover papers from what I've been doing. I did replace this, but I used contact paper and it looked great, and now it's coming up. So, you know, darn. I was hoping it was going to work. So this is my book that I chose. I chose this Audubon Society Pocket Guide, Familiar Birds of North America. So it has amazing pictures of birds. And since my journal has got a lot of birds in it, I thought I would go ahead and use this. Now, the one thing that's going to happen is because I'm taking them out, I'm going to lose the actual information about the bird, unless I put like 2 pages together, and I'm not planning on doing that. So, but there's a robin, and the rest of them I probably don't know. So, I thought I'd go through and pick out a bird and decorate. I've used the yellow birds in oh, that's a hummingbird, so it's going in something else. Can't use it. These are kind of boring birds. He's kind of cute. Red-breasted nuthatch, Alaska to Newfoundland, south to South Carolina. Okay, so this would be we might see these where we are. Hi Liz. Hi Lynn. Hi Joyce. Hi Ams Bloom. And Sheila. I think I said hi, but I'll say hi again. Hello. Okay, so you know, obviously one of the things I can do with this is I can turn it into a pocket. I'm thinking I don't need a whole lot of pockets in this journal though. This is my garden journal. So I'm going to be finishing up with it in the next couple of days and be moving on to another, so a second journal. I'm going to go ahead and just rip around the edge of this, and I'm going to make an embellishment that will go into the journal after I figure out what the heck I'm doing with it. So there we have our cute little bird. Hi Samantha, welcome. So it still is within the time of the mini challenge and the challenge, and I still have napkin left. So you are for the mini challenge and the challenge, you're used to use several things, but the main thing, you're to use your napkin and you're to use it all up. So I'm still working on using up my napkin. And so I think a little napkin and some pattern paper. I love pattern paper. Okay, Sherry, be careful. I should still be here in 40 minutes, as long as I still have power. You can hardly hear me. Okay, so what is going on? What is different? Maybe there's settings in my phone I'm going to have to go find. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if I've gotten quiet all of a sudden. And that's what's happening, but people are saying that they can hardly hear me. I know that if I turn and look at the computer, yeah, you're not going to be able to hear me. But right until I can move a cord over here, like I used to put the computer over here so that I could see what y'all were saying, when I turn to look and to be able to see what you're saying, I'm gonna end up being quiet. Okay, so pattern is junk, especially if it's already been used and you're not gonna make whatever it was again. So here we go. Go ahead and I did pull out a brand new one. Where is it? Here it is. Let's use the new one. Okay. So I'm just about ready to put my journal together. You know, sometimes I put my journal together and then I decorate it. Sometimes I decorate it and then hi Pink Robin, welcome. Is it only when it's live, Joyce, or is it on all the videos? I'm getting the glue off. So if you hear that noise in a video, I'm getting the glue off my hands. So I have little pieces of the napkins left. And we'll go ahead and take care of that. So I went to my parents' house yesterday and took care of some stuff. I'm very excited. We're going to be having a yard sale. Tamara, hi. In April. Oh my gosh. So they live in a mobile home park, and you can't have a yard sale just because you want to have one. You have to have it when the community is having one. So I asked when we were having one, and they said, well, when should we have one? I said, I think we should have one in April. And they said, I think we should have one in April. So they're going to set up the date, and yay. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Let's see if we can find some words. So you can use any book, and this work promised to be hard but fulfilling. I think I'm just going to And let's see. How about just the word fulfilling? I think working in the garden is fulfilling. I got my seeds yesterday from my garden because I'm going to start some of them inside so that if we end up like last year where we went straight from winter to hot summer, that I'll have some things already started inside. So I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do that. So I'm just going to add a little word here. And that's going to give me a little variety. And then remember in this, I'm working on my journal for the challenge. This is, with, maybe, yuck. Okay. So we can use a stamp set. I know. Like, I don't like hardware, you guys. I don't. I wish there was like a smaller one of that would go on there. Yeah. Well. Oh, you know what? We can use this little flower. You know, I can do it. I can do the technical stuff. The thing is I overthink things, and I worry. I overthink things. My husband's like, just do it. Just do it already. Like, I've got to read about it, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and attach. I'm going to stamp on this also and give it so that we have all of the different elements there. I really like it, and so I'm going to call that an embellishment. And it could just be an embellishment in my journal, but it could also end up on a tag. I do have some things to make some tags out of, so might end up on that. So another thing that I want to do is I have this wallpaper border with this beautiful rose, and my mom's favorite was the yellow roses. So I do want to add that into my journal, and it will give me a place to write. So I'm going to add it in as a page. I'm going to grab one of these, the graph pages, so that I have an idea how the biggest it can be. So I'm going to go ahead and fold it right here. That's me and the printers. I finally, you all know the printer story. But I am probably going to get one this month, because I am going to need all of my what are those things? Inks. So that sounds like a good time to buy a printer. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this here, and what that'll do is it will give me another page in the journal, and it'll give me a tuck spot on a graph page, but I'll still have the majority of the graph page, because I know that in my journal I want a lot of graph. I want to be able to figure out what's going to be done in each of my gardens. So our house is on almost an acre. We have a front yard with grass. You've probably seen the porch, and you've seen Archie, the arch that's out front, probably. We have a backyard, and it has a couple of big, beautiful trees, and that's where my she shed is, and we have a little patio back there. Then we have the fenced-in. We have 2 fenced-in garden areas, and that's what I'll be using, one of those, maybe both, because of Chip. Because Chip, he destroys everything. He's adorable, but he destroys everything. So did I? I glued that wrong, but that's okay. We'll just come in and glue it down here too. So the printer that I'm using now, when I bought it, it would not talk to my computer. So I couldn't, and you can't just hook it up manually. It had to be wireless. It was so stupid. And until I got my new computer, which about a year or two after I got my new computer, I was like, well, I should try that printer again. And now I use it. So even though it's an older model, it only has a couple years of printing on it. So I have this. I absolutely love it. I think I want to add something down here. I'm like looking for that little thing that we... Okay. Pull out the box. I have a seed packet. I thought that would be good to be a pocket in here. And then I've got a couple of these. These actually came from my mom's house. So I thought, you know what, maybe I would make a tag out of these. Or a bookmark. So I have this that can be... I mean, I have plenty of stuff to put this journal. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and rip around this. And this is going to give me a place to write. And, so, I don't know. I might write the dates that I trimmed the roses in the yard on here or something. Craftware priority. Yep. Okay. There we go. So I like this. I think that this will be really cool on here. Now, sometimes things don't stick to the wallpaper. So if I have trouble sticking it, I may go ahead and also staple it down like in a patchwork. So, or I could sew it. Okay. So this, like I said, this was a wallpaper border. It has a pink rose, a white rose, and a yellow rose in it. So, hi River, welcome. Hi Kathy. Okay, everybody remember to, when you're done, if you leave, go watch another video, because YouTube likes that. Okay, so whenever you are watching a video, go watch another one. Okay, so there's that. I like that very much. So now the squash, it could just be a pocket. I could use it as a tuck. I did open it down here. Oh, you know why? I put it on a stake for a little while. That's right, last year. Because I didn't have a chance to make my diagram. I remember. Okay, so put this with the pages. Let's see. So I'm thinking, since I have a little, since it's been compromised, okay, I think we'll go ahead and I can put this on book paper. And that'll help with the integrity a little bit. Okay. So how is everybody doing on their journal? Okay. You opened a craft and your sister shopped. I love that. My sister would have been the last person to shop in my craft store. My daughter is turning out to have become pretty crafty, and both of my sons are pretty crafty, and they got it by osmosis because they didn't do a whole lot of it when they were growing. I mean, they did the stuff I made them do. All the presents from my mom and dad. There we go. Okay, I like that better. Okay, and then I'm going to surprise you all. Oh, Gail, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. So I'm just gonna, I know you're all in a shock because I'm distressing. Yay. I distressed it. Maybe I should distress this a little too, huh? Sometimes I do on this. Sometimes I don't. But I like it. Okay. So this can then just be, it can be a tuck. It actually could be a tag. We could go ahead and, just in case it ends up being a tag, it'll already be ready because this is out. So I have my cardboard. Make my own lines. But I really think it's going to end up being a tuck. So there we go. But it's ready, just in case. Okay. So I have this, and it was packaging also, and I thought it would make some great tags. And that's okay, Lady Wolf. It's okay that it comes after, you know, you make your journal. And then on this particular one, I didn't make the challenge about all the things that go in it. I made it about, the challenge was to just use junk and to have the journal. And then you can go back in and use whatever you want to fill it. I think we'll just go ahead and I think I'll cut a couple tags, and then I think I'll make cover for a mini booklet. How big is that? Yeah, I'll make a mini booklet. just using this. That will make a great little mini booklet. And then we have, oh, I pulled out another, oh, he's big. Oh, he's little. He's little, he can go on the front. Sorry, I had to cut off your tail. A coffee table book, Lady Wolf. You're making a coffee table book. Beautiful. A couple of my favorite that I've made have been the larger books. They are a challenge though, because getting the pages for them is a challenge. I did pick up one of those paper pads from Joann's a while back that was the 12 by 24. I think it was, it might have been their store brand, or it might have been a Martha Stewart. But I bought it for those big books so that I could do that. Hi, Misty Dawn, welcome. Okay, so then I'll be able to use some of the little papers in here also. He is, oh, he isn't a nuthatch. That's, but there we go. We have him. And so we'll go ahead and I'm going to rip this. So I am still using a napkin. Now, the napkin is part of the mini challenge in the challenge. So if you are doing the challenge, you want to make sure you watch that video so that you can participate in that, and you get to use a napkin. So like I said, I'm almost finished with this journal, and so I'll have the flip through for that, and then I'm going to start a second journal. And a lot of times, many of us get more than one journal done. It's okay if you don't. And then I do have to finish that pink journal that we started on the live the other day. I was going to work on that today, and I just kind of didn't feel like it, so. Yeah, I got sucked into YouTube. Watching Dr. Phil clips. Don't do that. It's very depressing. It's very depressing. Like, what am I doing? Okay. So, someone else's trash was your treasure. Right, Lady Wolf? That's perfect. Yeah, I don't watch them. I don't like go out there and put them on, but I edited a video, and then I went and did something else, and then it just went into Dr. Phil, and I got sucked in. I was like, what are you doing, Julie? But I didn't stop. I kept watching. Okay. Oh, when you're working with the napkin, you can just go ahead and it will pull out, pull off the edge. Okay, I think we'll go ahead and we'll just quickly stamp. I really like this. There's 3 of these, 3 different ones of these bulb flowers. And this stamp set, it stamps so nice. Okay, so this gives us a cover. And I'll just have to go through my stuff and pull out some. Yeah, so I'll get some of the pages. Maybe we'll put this cute guy as the center. Oh, you know what? He's a full double page. And there's the words for the American Robin. So maybe we should. And I think he is the American. Yeah, so maybe we'll have to put a couple of these in here. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Oh, this one's also... I took the threads out of those signatures. So let's see. What do we have up here that we can use? We can go ahead and cut out some of this blue with the lines. Okay. Oh, hopefully it can be a fold out, right? Bye, Lynn. Oh, that's awesome, Gail. Well, I hope you feel better and are up to making yours this time. Okay, so there's that. What other... So this is from packaging from the calendar that I bought. So does anybody actually use their journals? I am really enjoying mine that I've made recently. Yes, it's okay to use your to tea dye your paper for this. You can avocado dye. I'll be avocado dyeing for the other journal, and I'll probably even avocado dye a couple of pages for that pink journal, because I forgot that my sister-in-law brought us avocados, and they are ready. They are ready. I am not the biggest fan of avocados. I actually lived on an avocado ranch when I was pregnant with my daughter. And so you know how some things, sights and smells get you from that time? Yeah, that's one of my sights and smells that I don't like so much. But they're good for you, so supposedly. Okay. So this gives me a couple of pages for in here. Terry, I have, if you go on my channel and you look it up, I have avocado dyeing. So you can look up avocado Dear Julie Julie and it should come up. Yeah, if you're looking for something like you go, oh, I remember Julie did a video on that, or I wonder if Julie did a video on that, you can put in the words that you think that I probably used, and Dear Julie Julie, and you do want to, because my older videos, I didn't know to tag Dear Julie Julie separated in the tags, so like my older videos, you need to use Dear Julie Julie, all one word. So, but if there's something that you're looking for, then that's one way to check it out. Ooh, check this out. It says all things grow with love. I think that needs to be my pocket. 2020. Oh, somewhere. What do you think? I think that needs, yeah. Well, if I fold this down, that will make it stronger. Sometimes you find things on accident. I'm just going to go ahead and make this, it'll be a little pocket, and I'll put it somewhere in my journal. That's a good idea, to have quotes. That's what, my very first one, I can't reach it. It's way up there. But my very first journal is verses and quotes. The whole thing. And I didn't even know there was such a thing. It is 3-ring or 4-ring. 4-ring. Okay, so I'm going to save that because I just think that that's perfect. All things grow with love 2020. And yeah, so it's not going to go in this little book. Sometimes things don't get put in the where I had planned. And that's okay, right? There we go. So this is just using the pieces of the junk that I have. And I'll go ahead and bind this little book. I'm just getting the glue off my, yeah, I like that. I like that I can get the glue off my table. That's kind of cool. Okay, and just like I thought, this did not stay down. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll sew this on, because we can use our sewing machine. And I've used my sewing machine a couple times, so I think that will be cool. What else do I have up here that is a paper that I have this. Okay. Obviously it's okay. What if I do this? There we go. That bird is still wet. The bird is still wet. So if I pull this up like this, that'll give me an envelope or a pocket. And I think I've gone on to something else here, you guys. I think I'm going to build something else here. This is using the cover from my... Hi, Bonnie. Welcome. And... it's going to be interesting. Okay, so I'll be able to make... There we go. There we go. It'll open up and have a pocket. We'll have the list here. And I'm going to cut this. Okay. There we go. So we'll want to go ahead and cover this with something. So how about pattern paper? Okay. So I'm going to do what I call dry decoupage. I'm not going to cover the whole thing with it. This is not like a keepsake journal for me. It is a use it. I'll use it and keep it because I'll look back on. I'll go, oh yeah, where did I plant those watermelon last year? When did I plant them? Why did they do so good? Why did they do so bad? When did the squash bugs show up? That's the kind of stuff I will keep track of in here. So, putting this on. Bonnie's pretty much done with hers. I'm almost done with mine. I could have been done, but I'm not ready to start on. I've got the stuff together for the other one. But I don't have the tools picked out for my next one, so. But I also have a Valentine Forget-Me-Not one that I want to do. Okay, there's that. Okay, so let's see. Do we have a pretty bird? Oh, we have a magazine. We're allowed to use a magazine. So this is my magazine. I chose, oh look at here, veggie stamps. One or more vegetables, ink, an ink pad, plain wrapping paper, blank. Okay, so we'll try this, okay? I will try that on a different one. Ooh, look at this. Both of those are hilarious. I love it. So I've done that before. You see the celery and see how it makes the rows? We'll do that. That looks like a good thing to do for the... And there's a hummingbird. Butterfly, hummingbird. Ooh, there's a radish. I like the nest. And swans. Wind's Ledge. Look at those little babies down there. I didn't have a seed catalog when I was doing this. Of course, yesterday when I was at my mom's, I found one. Oh, look at, here's an American goldfinch. And I've been putting those in here. So I think we'll cut that out. And put that on here. And when I say cut, that actually means that I'm going to rip it. This is a beautiful magazine. Okay. Oh, I don't want to lose the arrow. I like the arrow, but oh well. Don't want, we'll cover the staples for sure. So does anybody else do something to keep track of their garden? Where they put things? Hi Sheila, welcome. I've done it. I always do it, but I usually do it maybe in my planner on the years that I was actually planning. I really like that radish. I wish it wasn't so big. Oh. Okay. So I think I want the part of what he was. I love the myth and fact part of these. You can learn a lot. Oh, see, now this would be a good thing to put in there. I don't need that. So I think this would be a great thing to put into the journal. This signs of nutrient deficiencies. Record it. Stay on top of your fertilizer applications by making notes on a calendar. So I think we'll use that on one of the tags. So I want to pull this out because we'll use this. But I'm looking for the other side of this, or the rest of that. Did I take it out? Yeah, I did. Jeez. I'm not going to find it in there, Julie, because it's over here. Okay. This is in Minnesota that they took this picture. And since I'm just going, I just want to decorate this. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the information. And there we go. So next we're going to make some envelopes. I think there we go. So I have this, I don't know, what would you call it? Looks like a pantry or a window. Okay, we're going to close up these, and of course you want to go ahead and, since you don't know where to start over here, you want to start, do it on the one that you're folding down. And same thing on this side. Party is at 2 tomorrow. I'll make a YouTube post but it will be on Facebook. The Seed Pantry. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I could put what I planted here and when I planted it. So we need some kind of a closure for this. I think it could just be closed with oh, I don't want to do that because I was going to say it could just be closed with the tie around, and that's more work than what I'm going to want to do when it comes time to actually be using it, but we'll see. Okay, so I don't think I need to add anything else out here except for maybe just going ahead and since I chose yellow pen as my other pen, I can go ahead and just do that. I don't know why, but okay, where's my string? That's that string. The string I wanted to use is up there, but of course it was elusive to me the first 4 days I was working on this journal. So I am going to go ahead and just tie this shut. Okay, just like this. Because I was thinking about putting a couple of those round things and having, but then they're in the way of me actually using this. Okay. So make sure we got all the glue off the desk. Yes, to my time. Yes, you can use your cinch for the binding. Okay, tomorrow at 2 o'clock, if you finished your Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal last year, the party begins in the Facebook group for the party. So where you got your Pansy Digital, which was the prize, the gift for finishing your journal in the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. And the party is tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And yay, we'll get a party done. So this could actually go in the pocket like this. Nobody has to see my messy writing. And then I can keep, things in here. I can keep things in here. So we have this tag. And you know what? I think I want to use a stamp on here, because I have these really cool stamps. So there is a pot of something. Let's see. We have a bird. Oh, I like this one. It's already, I think it's already on something over here. Yep, there we go. And I like the black and white. It is your Pansy Digital, and you know what? I'll look at it and see what we're gonna make. Because it's usually, the party is a make along if you want to make along with me. So I will put that together and put that in. Okay, so this is on glossy paper, so it's going to take a while to dry. We'll put it up there with the other thing that we're waiting to dry. And just so we don't waste any, we'll go ahead and put some of that on there. Okay, so I think, let's see, we have this paper. I know, I'm flying all over the place here today. Oh, that'll be good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. So have you enjoyed being able to use a stamp set in this challenge? I'm curious. And 3 stamp pads. Yeah, this one I got, like, you know how I would buy the magazines at Barnes & Noble's and they come with the stamp set. So this was last year. I haven't bought any this year. I told myself if I didn't use them, then I couldn't buy any more, and I didn't use any for a while, so I didn't get to buy any. So guess what? We're probably going to be able to use a stamp set on all the challenges because I need to use them up. Or not use them up, but I need to use them. I like that. So just on the edge, stamping. Okay, and then on this side, you know, you were also able, let's see if I can find my stencil. Well, there's the calendar. More junk. Okay, well maybe it'll jump out at me. Let's go ahead and, so this will be another set of pages that I'll be able to use. And again, I'm putting my glue on the small part that I'm going to flip up. Because it will measure much better than you ordered a new one. What'd you order, Bonnie? And you said you get most of yours on eBay. I've gotten several on eBay, several on on Destatch websites. Or groups. I'm mostly not in those anymore because that was too easy for me to go and spend money there. So I have a little stamp here. Use that. And I would use the bottom of a guest check here if I had one. I don't. But that'll give me a place to put like a little ticket right in there. Okay. I hear the helicopter. Okay. Okay, so I was thinking we could make an envelope using a magazine page. Okay, so again, you get to use your whole magazine. Every single story that nature tells is gorgeous. I love that. Okay. Okay. So one of the things that you can do is you can just go ahead and make yourself, you know, I'm going to, let's see, go ahead and flip this. And come up with your own little pattern. Okay, I like it just because I think this bird is really cool. How to spot western tanagers. I might have to read that. Because we have a couple of different yellow birds that come here. Okay, so here you can just make yourself a pocket. Pocket envelope, just like that. Boom. Trim it up. Okay. Since that did not stay on there, could bring it over and put it on here. I don't know that I want to lose. There. Put it on here. And that can tell us what's inside here. This was from that wallpaper and it's not sticking, so well, this does not need to be a pocket. And it might not stick to this because it's glossy paper. Oh, yeah, thank you, Bonnie, for telling them. My post office box is listed down below, and you can send me things there. I have a Happy Mail video coming up. I got a couple things. I haven't gone to the post office super often because my husband he used my, well, we were on vacation and then he used my car, so I didn't get to go, but I did finally go. Okay, so there you just have a pocket that you can use. You can go ahead and sew it up if you wanted to, and so that gives me a pocket. That kind of a pocket I think would be good for me to have in this particular journal. So you could do the same thing with your book page. And just line up the side here. Okay, go ahead and round the corners if you wanted. Oh, this one's a little off, but that's okay. Okay, so like if you had instructions that you wanted to keep or something, you could keep them in an envelope. There we go. Just has the little flower there. Maybe add a green butterfly, because that's what I'm doing in here. Hi Marcella, welcome. We'd love to have you. There is a details video. It's not on this video, but it's on all of the other videos from January. They lead you to the details for this month's challenge. I do a challenge each month, and it's really fun, and the people are amazing and helpful. And when you get done, you'll have a journal, which is pretty awesome. I think I'm going to put one of my little stickers up here because we still have quite a few of them. So these are the stickers. These are from address labels. You can see there's the white part, and right up next to that was my parents' address. So we don't need them anymore, the address labels. So would have thrown them away, but I didn't. I went ahead, and so that gives me another little envelope. I can go ahead and tuck a tag or something in there, or like I said, the instructions to something. And so there, that gives me that. So another thing that you can do with envelopes is use them as a template. So you just want to carefully take the envelope apart. If you had steam and could do this over steam, that would be really good. I don't. So we're just going to do the best we can taking this apart. Okay, now if you chose your envelope punch board as one of your punches, then you can go ahead and use your envelope punch board, but for the challenge. But other than that, then you can't use it for the challenge. You only get to use 2 punches in this challenge. And so this actually is really kind of really cool, because now that I have this template, I could make it thicker, but I'll be able to use it over and over again. Hi Diane, welcome. I think, you guys, I'll post in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie, I'll post one of the videos that is a start to done journal. Making a journal start to done, and because we're getting a lot of new people again, which is awesome, that have never made one, and that might be a great place for you to start. But you can't just start. Just do it. Just do it. Okay. So what's going to happen with this one is it's not going to quite fit. So let's go ahead and go straight to the... Uh-oh. Junk down. All the junk fell down. We lost all the junk. It's gone. All the junk is on the floor. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm in the magazine. I'm looking for... I wanted to use this in the journal, but that's okay, because I can use this probably to make an envelope. Okay. And you can go ahead and just... So you see where if you had this thicker, it would be easier to go around it. It's actually working. You just trace around it. So if you all remember the bank envelope, that really cool bank envelope that they gave me when I went through the drive-thru at my dad's bank, you can, because you can have as many envelopes as you want. You can use envelopes from your stash, junk mail. So I went and reviewed the privacy envelope video that I did last year because we are getting ready to do part 2 of that. I say we like I've got a mouse in my pocket. I am getting ready to do part 2. So if you've been waiting for that, it is coming. Okay, so I have to take a little bit off this side because I took a little bit off the other because otherwise it would have been white. And a little bit off this side. Okay. Okay, I can't see where I'm supposed to go next. I can't see where I'm supposed to go next. So let's put it back on here and retrace. So if you have like some little tiny envelopes that you want to copy, yeah, Marcella, I do all of the everything through the groups, through the Facebook groups, because I can put, like, when I make a gift for everybody, I can put it in there in the files. Everything is resident there, the pictures, and you can go in there 24/7 and be able to participate. So that is how I do them, and it's it's a great platform for that, for what I do. Okay, so I'm just going along and folding this, and here is my little envelope. Okay, out of a magazine. Isn't that cute? Of course, we could line it with paper, and you could write in the paper also. I'm actually thinking I'm going to keep it this way, like that, and I could put seeds in it, actually, if I end up with seeds. Wouldn't that be fun to get a seed packet like this from somebody with like Morning Glory seeds in it or something? Of course, this has what? Johnny Jump Ups on it. The little mini pansy thingies. Thank you, Bonnie. Marcella, it's awesome. The people in the group are amazing and helpful. And a lot of times they'll be able to answer your questions long before I even get in there to be able, like I was not on the internet at all yesterday. I did a little bit in the morning before I went to Ojai. And yeah, so there, using a template, you can go ahead and use your junk, your magazine, your paper bag, your wallpaper, any of those, to go ahead and make envelopes. Isn't that absolutely adorable? So the other thing I wanted to make was, but I have to cover this up. Okay. Was one of these church envelopes. I think they're also They're a cool size. Okay. Okay. So this one's these are like sewn on here really, or glued on really good. Okay, so but dissecting an envelope. You could do the same thing. You can dissect a tag. If you were like the way that the top of it was or something. Okay, so there's that one. This one wants to rip right here. Of course. Oh well. As long as I get the edge, right? Okay, so this gives us another envelope. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lady Wolf. That's so good to hear. So we have our main group is Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. And all of the general information goes through that. And then each month, when the challenge comes out, we have a challenge group that is where you go and you know, I've had people that haven't been able to finish their journal. You don't have to leave that group just because you hello, sorry about that. Was the phone. They hung up. Okay, I think this is kind of cool. And this is a long envelope. So I'm thinking I can just barely get him on there. Okay. So I was telling you, so each month with the challenge, I have the challenge group that opens up. And so the people that are working on the challenge are in there. And then we have people that are, for one reason or another, they're just not able to do it this time. And that's okay. They're in there and they're learning. And I love that people comment and all that too. So then the other thing that happens is there's another group that opens up in each group, and I'm behind because if you haven't been with me long, you might not know, but I lost both of my parents last year, and I took care of my dad, and I was not physically at my home for a few months, so I'm behind on the parties. But what happens is when you finish your journal, you get invited to a party. In that party is a digital kit that is your reward for finishing the journal. And then we have an actual party for 2 hours. And the party has other drawings and stuff. And I work with the digital kit that I gave you. And you're able to work along if you want, or you can work on something else. And so it's really cool. Those have been really fun. There's more prizes and stuff that happen in there. And so really cool. But my whole thing is I want people to, I use the challenge so that people get to the place where they feel comfortable and they go ahead and they actually can make a journal. I try and give you several ways of being able to do it to fit it in your budget, because a lot of people are, that they're home, and because they're home, there's not extra money to go out and purchase a whole bunch of stuff, or you're on the other side where you don't have the time because you're never home. Anyway, so that was one of the ways I teach you the junk journal, being, making a journal just using junk. You might not have these things. You might not have a magazine, but somebody might have one, and when you get brave enough to tell people what you're doing, people will give you stuff because they're throwing it away. So I even teach you that. And yeah, so you get a free digital kit. Bye, cat. And so this is our little, using the church envelope template, we have made an envelope. How cool is that? How cool. Oh my gosh, I love this. Now, I think he needs a little bit of some stuff on him. So let's go ahead and close this up. So it is pretty active. The challenge groups are very active. I'm trying to get the Scrap All About It. Actually, Bonnie and Joyce and several others are helping to make it more active. My other thing is to give people that think that they might want to have a channel, or they have one and might want to grow it, a chance to experience that as well. So I do ask that you try and make a video when you're ready of your journal. And we've launched several artists from our channel that are now out there with their own YouTube channels, and I think that's totally cool. And so giving you a chance to grow your channel is another thing that these challenges do, because I tell you, you need to put it up there. So those of you that might be afraid because you feel like, oh, hi, Carol. We started without you again. Sorry about that. So I made a couple of envelopes using other envelopes as templates is what we're doing. We're using our junk. So I actually pulled out the magazine and started using the magazine. So does anybody have any questions about the challenges and that? Like I said, we have a party tomorrow for the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. For those that finished that challenge, you should have gotten your invitation last year. And I did go in and post a reminder that we were doing it. Let's see. Yeah, I still have napkin left for the mini challenge and the challenge. So somebody asked about the mini challenge, and what it is I discovered when I would start to make a journal that, there wasn't enough stuff in the original part of the challenge. But also to keep people active and helping each other, I started the mini challenge and the challenge. So on Friday or Saturday each week, I give you instructions of what you're to do, and your challenge in the challenge can be for your journal, or it can be for another project. It does not, even the people that are not going to get to make their big journal for the challenge, they can still participate in the mini challenge and the challenge, because you can even make things to go into your stash and to save for another time. The mini challenge for this one is on Friday. And Bonnie says that's the 10th. That sounds right. So you can find it. It will be a colorful post. I think the January ones are all blue. And what you do is after you've made your challenge, you go and post a picture in the challenge post. Okay, so I think it's a blue. Yeah, it's blue. It's a blue post. It'll say mini challenge in the challenge 1. It doesn't tell you your description because you need to watch your video for the description, because there's you know, you need to watch the video. Okay, that's what I get out of it. You watch the video. But it will answer most of your questions within the video. The same with the big challenge. A lot of your questions will be answered in the details video for the big challenge. So January is the Just Junk Journal Challenge 2. And that's because we also did a challenge last January. And so this is our second time. And so we have that going for us. And then if you watch that and you get in the group and you still have more questions, there is a question post that says put your questions here. We'll go through and read the questions because you'll be surprised how many times other people would have the same question that you have, and it might already be answered in there. So now I have this adorable little pocket that I made using the template from the church offering collection envelope. No. Is next month privacy envelopes? No. 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 But you would, but I will tell you, you want to collect your privacy envelopes, because I am going to do a video that is the part 2 to last year's privacy envelopes video. So there's the big envelope, and we have the little envelope here somewhere. So we made both of these envelopes using templates. Aren't they beautiful? Wouldn't you love to receive something in an envelope like that? I would. I think they're beautiful. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Okay, so let's see. Oh my gosh. So who knows what my favorite word is? What is my favorite word? Does anybody know what my favorite word is? Yep. My favorite word is enjoy, and I just found it in the thingy here. Enjoy. Watch for nature's sweet surprises. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's a zinnia. And look at it's mutated. So it's a white one, and it's half white and half pink. That is so cool. So, yes, my favorite word is enjoy. My favorite number is 8. My favorite flower. Does anybody know my favorite flower? Yep, Roxana got it. My favorite flower is a daisy. But I love zinnias. I think they are magnificent. Unfortunately, we have snails in the desert. I can't believe. In our front yard. So I have not had zinnias. I've not had good luck with them here, because they will eat them in one night. They'll eat the whole plant. So, and there's hundreds, you guys. Thousands. I love this so much. It's going to go somewhere in this journal. because I think it's really, really cool. And, you know, and it's my favorite. So, you know, it's like when you, wait, when you find things that you love, you want to go ahead, I would say you want to go ahead and add them. Okay, so I have this Kellogg's Breakfast heirloom tomato. This was from my mom's stuff. So I told you earlier that you might want to go ahead and use a tag to, just like we just used a envelope, you might want to use a tag, like a clothing tag or something. Oh, the deer leave them alone. That's cool. Hi, Emma. Yep, sunflowers are awesome. I have a sunflower journal almost finished. And in my 2020 goals and stuff, I listed all those that I want, all the journals that I've started that I want to finish. So I have the Peter Rabbit journal, the sunflower. There's a couple of purple journals that are started. I want to finish things. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to trim it a little more. Oh yeah, and I have a kit. Thanks for the reminder, Bonnie. There is a sunflower kit. There's actually 2 sunflower kits in the Dear Julie Etsy shop. One is a postcard kit. One is ephemera and pages. It's from before I combined and did all of it together in one offering of kits. So there's that. So the thing I could do with this is I could go ahead and put this on the back, but I don't want to just put it all by itself. I think I'll go ahead and cut me some papers. Yeah, it's a pretty one. And it's all antique images in it. I know that I was using it during the election 2 years ago. Because I remember that I had a Katie Hill thing that I was, Katie Hill was our senator for, well, until just recently. And I had one of her things that came in the mail, and I cut it up and used it in a live video. It was actually the day of the election because my husband was doing his volunteer thing. And I didn't do it that year because it's cold. Okay. So here I can use this. I can go ahead and I've got something to write some things on, and this will go into a pocket. And I think it's kind of fun. And yes, it is junk. Junk for my junk journal. I think I'm going to go ahead and take the point off though. Okay. Boy, we're making all kinds of fun stuff here. Oh. Thank you, Bonnie. She's using 3 links to be able to be there posting stuff. Thank you so much. Okay, so there's another one, and I can do the same thing with this one, or it can just become a bookmark. So if I was allowed to use my crocodile, I would use my crocodile to put a hole in there. But my punches that I've decided to use, I can't, and I don't think this one's going to punch through it. Yeah, this one's not going to punch through it. Darn. So I could, the other thing is it's plastic. I could use my hot glue gun because you can use any glue. And I could go through there. So, but that gives me another one that I can do something like that with. Of course, since I can't put a hole through it, I can no, I'm going to use that on something else. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and cut a piece of my doily. Don't panic, this was stained, and I wasn't using it, so instead of throwing it away, I threw it in the no, glitter glue's kind of stretching it this time. So no washi tape, even though you're able to use all the different kinds of tape, and no glitter glue. But you can use your stapler, and you can staple things on when you can't put a hole in them. So I will probably finish this journal probably in the morning. I do already have videos for it done. I have a whole box of stuff over there that I already made. So there, that gives us a fun little thing. And then, I don't know. I don't know what else. My mom liked lamb's ear. She put it with, she had succulents, and she would put those with her succulents. So, okay. So turning them into a little note paper. I think my favorite thing so far is these envelopes. They're amazing. And I'm pretty excited about that page that I lost. So, top design tip. Pair bicolored blooms with foliage plant instead of flowering ones. Check out those with bronze, dark burgundy, white, silver, and bronze leaves as neutrals. Trialyssum, kale, sweet potato vine, dusty miller, ornamental peppers, and alternanthera. That's, those are good. That's a good tip right there. I actually don't need that because I know that. Okay. So, what else can we make out of a... Oh, they should all do... Iron says it fired missiles at U.S. Oh, crap. Okay. Here we have tanagers. some reason I was keeping this. I kept going past it. So I don't know if I wanted to make a big envelope out of this or what my story was. Okay. So maybe if I have a regular envelope. I don't think this one will fit. You're right. The poly blends don't. In my avocado dyeing videos, I did both. I did have a poly blended. For some reason, it took it. I had one that on the thread, it did really well, but the rest of it was just kind of okay. Yeah, see, too big. Well, do they have to come? They don't have to come all the way in. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make an executive decision and I'm going to reconstruct my envelope to not have that. It's still not. Oh, yeah, it's going to fit. It's going to fit. Check it out. Check it out. I think these envelopes are beautiful. Yeah, beats dye everything. But they'll be beautiful. They would be beautiful with this page right here. Okay. Put those up. I cleared off my desk, sort of. You can't tell now. Okay, so if these come in, and these go down, it's going to be kind of funny right here. So we might actually need to come down further. A little further. I'm just trying to get it so that they meet up right there. Okay, so it'll go like that, it'll go like that. Look, we got to meet up. How are we? Aha, look at there, we fit on my paper now. Right? Right? Barely. My pen. I'm only allowed to use this one and the yellow. So this one I don't have, I guess I could have looked at it and seen what I was going to be cutting out. Not having to worry about it as much as the bird and wanting to, like, I wanted to make sure that that bird was inside the main part. And you could go ahead and line these as well, especially if you were going to be using them a whole lot. Hi Sherry, welcome. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut this out, and guess what? I found the cards. So let's make sure they're all here. Ace, 2. You want to go ahead and put a number ace through king in, no, yeah, ace through king. Been a while. ace through king in the comments there. And everyone that picks the right number, ace through king, will receive, and where did it go? An invitation to the late fall. I cleaned so good that the late fall is gone. Okay, well, you're going to get an invitation to the late fall digital that is really pretty and people like it. And it has the girl that Bonnie made the prayer pocket with. She made her prayer pocket with that. I'm sorry if you can't hear me. I'm turned all the way around trying to find the digital. I cleaned so well that it's not where it's supposed to be. Yeah, I did not put the digitals back where they go. Nope. 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 Okay, so I need to go ahead and shuffle these. Does anybody know how to cook a small chicken casserole in the microwave? Her oven element went out. It's about a 4-quart dish. If you have an answer, Sherry needs to know, you guys. Her chicken casserole. I don't cook either. And I don't cook in the I don't know the microwave well at all. Do you have a toaster oven, Sherry? Okay, so make sure everybody's got their number, ace through king. You get one number. You get to pick one number. Oh, good idea. Lois says to Google it. Good idea. Sometimes we just forget I forget the obvious. Okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over. And the 8th number is the one that we'll put up. So here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let me go ahead and put across that I'm choosing, because we have a lot of people in here this time. There we go. Okay, so this is our number. Our number is Jack. And let's go ahead and get out our thing. Today is the 7th, 2020. Keep practicing writing 2020, not just 20. Because there's all kinds of reason they're saying now out there to make sure you do the 20. Or the 2020. Okay. Sheila Blair, that never wins anything. And let's see. And Melissa. Sheila keeps winning. Congratulations, both of you. We will get you one that you don't have. I'll have to look and figure it out. Congratulations. So, a lot of times when I'll put in the description of my live videos that we're playing cards, I had lost the cards. They were lost in my on my desk, but I found them. That was much less painful than the tickets that we were doing last week. That one time that we had like 50 people in here, and so I had 50 tickets, and it took forever for us to, yeah. So I'm glad to have those back. So we're going to come back, and we're going to cut the template, and we're going to have another beautiful envelope. I am really excited about this with the petunias. I actually had these petunias last year or the year before. They're pretty much Picasso Super Tunia. They were beautiful. Must have been the year before, because I didn't have nothing last year. I actually, because of the drought, I had started buying like the metal decorations, so metal flowers, and I use silk flowers and plastic flowers on my front porch, and people are shocked. You know, they come up to the porch and it looks real. Everything looks very real. But I decided a couple years ago to spend my money on that stuff that would last, and because I felt guilty watering when you weren't supposed to. Oh, thank you, Terry. Hi, Audrey. Welcome. What do we got here? Nothing is stuck. Oh, be careful with that, Dawn. Just going to watch the news. Yeah. Yes, remember. Thank you, Bonnie. Yes, they're up in front of me by the pink pen holder and the cat that has the needles. The cat needle holder. So this one was a little different. I thought I saw Lucy, but I guess not. Oh my gosh, she was in the video like 3 times a couple days ago. I don't know if that one's posted yet. And then there's a video, oh, that one, it didn't quite meet, you guys. Oh. Well, you know what? I can fix that, right? We'll go down and we'll make it meet. Like this. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and come down to the edge of this corner. This is how I'm going to fix it. You saw that it didn't meet up. Okay. There. There we go. So again, this is making a envelope using another envelope as your template. And remember, you can use any envelopes you want to use in your journal, and that includes making templates from them. Thank you. Isn't that pretty? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, I haven't made envelopes out of magazine paper in a long time, and I forgot how beautiful they can be. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this on this one. But I think I'm going to lift this up on some book paper, because, you know, we have a lot of book paper. If I can find the book. Oh, that's what knocked everything over earlier. Okay. And I'm going to put it on here at an angle because I really don't want any of the words to show up. But, you know, this one has my favorite word. And probably my second favorite garden flower. Zinnia. Probably. And the quote is, enjoy, watch for nature's surprises. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So just since I've done this on a couple of the other things, I'm going to go ahead and do it on this one as well. I think it'll help make it stand out. And then I'm also going to distress it a little, I think. Okay, so here we go. I need it to be a little smaller. Could go that way though. But I think I want to be able to put it in from the side. I'm not sure. Oh, I like it like that though. I'm going to have so many things in this journal. There we go. And that whole box is upside down. Okay. Well, I think the other thing that would have been cute on here is the little birds from the wrapping paper. Let me see if I can find the other piece of wrapping paper. Here it is. Or even a bird. Where did he go? Lost him. I think we'll go with this little bird. Oh, that's funny, Bonnie. It wasn't me. I didn't do that. Do ya? I'm trying. I'm going to try not to buy. I know. Can you imagine me not buying? But I'm going to try. I'm going to try really hard. So we can use wrapping paper. Yes, it can be wrapping paper that's on a roll. Again, yes, we can only use one this time, but you would, if you were making another journal, you'd be able to use as many as you want. I just want to open people's eyes to the things that are out there, the things that are around their house that they can use. And be able to make something really pretty and useful. There, we'll put that cute little bird on there because I think he's really cute and he matches. Trim down your stamp supply. Oh my goodness. I just lost my breath there. I have so many stamps and I still buy stamps. I have so many. Actually, it's a little ridiculous that I have so much of everything that I have so much of. I think I'm going to go ahead and add a little sticker on there. You know, I thought I had the other set of, so there's, we have we have this bird I haven't used yet from the stamp. That just came on a letter at my dad's house. It made me very sad. It was one of my dad's best friends that he grew up with as a kid. And both my dad and this man my dad was handicapped. He got polio as in high school or junior high. And this man lost a hand. And so they were both handicapped. And my parents and that couple did all kinds of things together after I was older and everything. And he passed away a couple years ago. And she moved away. And I got her Christmas letter came to my dad. And I'm so sad because she knew about my mom, that my mom had passed away, but she did not know that my dad had passed away. And it just made me sad. It made me very sad. It's like, how do you get a hold of everybody to let them know? I don't know. Anyway, so go ahead and add that stamp to that little envelope. And I was looking for, oh yeah, did we do enough to that? Yeah. Did we do anything? We didn't do anything on the inside of that, but that's okay. This is the first envelope I made. That was from the cover. It's just using the cover. That was before I started making the envelopes, using the other envelopes as guides. Okay. Then we have this one. That we made also. Is he white on the other side? No. So I was looking for that. There was another set of address labels that had bird stamps, birds on it. Oh, there's one of those. And they had like pink. It's not that one. That one. I haven't used any of those yet. Okay, so we have the beginning of our, I like that. I used to sell what's now close to my heart. I actually was sold back when they switched from dots to close to my heart rubber stamps. And so I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And I really like my stamps. But like I said, I need to remember to use them. And that's how we ended up with the stamp set. Okay, so we have the insides of this somewhere up here. The little, I was making a little mini journal. So just a variety of papers that I had in my trash. Wallpaper. That's funny. Enough paper to wallpaper a few houses. I probably have enough wallpaper to wallpaper a few houses, but I also probably have enough paper. My name is Julie and I'm addicted to paper. And I'm not making fun. I'm just taking it back to me. I have a lot of paper. I like paper. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sew this. Hi, Ginger. Hi, everybody that I missed. Sorry that I missed you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I am going to sew this close so that it's done. This is just a little tiny mini journal that I made to put inside my journal. It hates me. Yeah, I usually try and make sure I have a couple of needles already threaded before I go live. You might not know that, but I usually do try and do that. Okay. And I go up the center. I'm going to leave a string. I should have. I have to use the paper clips even though I don't think I need them. And I'm not going to get out the binding kit, but I do have 4 paper clips that I'm supposed to use, but it's okay. I'm going to use these. Because even your tools are, we tell you what tools you can use. Oh, I totally understand, Ginger. The paper is my weakness, and when they put it on sale and it's such a good price and it's pretty, it's like, oh, but I could do this with that. And it's like, oh my gosh. You guys, I bought all that Christmas paper I didn't get, and I have pink Christmas kits ready that never got in the shop. It's like, really, Julie? Yeah, I get my wallpaper. Well, people give me stuff, and so I get wallpaper from people, and I have gotten it closeout in stores when they were Kmart. Once upon a time, I got a bunch for $1, which was even better than usually that I found at yard sales. I get it at yard sales and occasionally at the thrift store. Okay, so there I have this cute little journal that I can keep track of something inside my journal. And it is using sticker, no, I think it was the wooden, it might be, no, it was sticker. Yeah, color box. So it's sticker. So it was behind the sticker packaging. Napkin, because I'm still using up my napkin from the mini challenge and the challenge. And so we made a lot of things today in this video. Got some envelopes made. Our little thing. This is for a journal that is for keeping track of my garden. So I made this that I'll be able to keep track of something. And then I got this cute little envelope because I went to put this in the mini journal, and it said All Things Grow with Love 2020. And so I think this is going to go inside my journal somewhere. We have the little lamb's ear bookmark. We attached some book paper to a zucchini, seed packet. And this, it says fulfilling, and it's got stamped. It's got some pattern paper and napkin. And this is from the little bird book that I'm using. That's a lot so far. I know that, is there more? Is there more? So we have, now I have templates for these envelopes that I can use again on other things. Oh, I did the wallpaper. I got it ready to be a page in the journal. And then I put that other thing down, but it didn't stay. So I'm going to have to sew something if I want a little pocket there. So let's see. I don't think we ended up with any pockets in here. So we should go ahead and decorate this cute little mini journal. Because we can. And I think the one thing that we are going to need is a pocket. And we'll just go ahead and put this piece in. I did stamp inside. That was, again, that was that packaging. Wow, you guys, it's going fast. Hi, Reby Crafty 2. So, since I'm almost done with this journal, what would you guys like to see a video on, a live video? What would you like to see on a live video? Tomorrow, the only live video probably will be the party. And that is the party for the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge. If you finished your journal, tomorrow is the party for that. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Kind of like it's washi tape. since we can't use washi tape, I would probably put washi tape there if I could. Again, I'm making my journal for the January Just Junk Journal Challenge 2. And you can find the details for that in any of the videos except this one. Any of my January videos will have the details, the link to the details video. You can find it on my channel. There's that. It's like, which should I cover? What should I put it on? Where should I put it? We should put it right here. So these are stickers from address labels. Okay. Oh no, you did not miss the November party. No, I'm like really behind on the parties. So, and it will be announced in the group where you made your journal. So I have to, because each party gets a digital kit, so I have to make a bunch of digital kits. So I have this. This is going to be in a video that's coming up that you'll see soon. I'm going to just put it in here as a flip. So if you are in the challenge, the January challenge, I'm answering a lot of the questions in the videos. I do try and answer them on the question thing too, but so there is our little flip in our little mini journal here. I think we need a pocket here, and then we can leave this. That's okay, but what do I have that I can make a pocket out of? What's on the other side of that? Nothing. Okay, that could be a pocket. So, like I said earlier in this video, I have several garden areas. Some of it's flowers, and so it's supposed to. It's not quite ready. I need about 10 more hours added to my day to do everything that I think I can do. Just ask my cats. They're like, aren't you going to come over here and sit with us? I'm like, not right now. Yard smarts. I like that. That could go on. That could just go there. Now we probably should put another pocket there, but what else do we have? You know, the bummer is over there is that some cool stuff, but it's all upside down, and I don't have time to go get it undone. Hi. I think that's okay that that's there. Or maybe we should just put a bird on this part. And the word Yard Smarts. Yeah, there we go. What's everybody making for dinner? Hi, Vicki. Welcome. Who all is out there? It says we have 45 people watching. Come out wherever you are. Come out and say hi. There we go. So just, yeah, I like this. I like this very much. Now I would probably go ahead normally and add some lined paper in here, but as you know, I don't have, that's not on my list of things I can use. I could do a border here. Melissa made 4 magazine envelopes. Yay! Tacos. Oh, that sounds good. Pizza. Who cooks? Please thumbs up for the video. Thank you for that. I'm in Pacific Standard Time zone here. Okay, I think we'll put this. You guys, I have a thing about the things showing, even when it's a junk journal. It's like I've got to cover it. I don't know what the thing is. Okay, so I have this out of the wrapping paper. I did go off camera and cut it because I didn't want to hit the. I was going to have to unfold it. It would have hit the edges of what I used to hold my camera. There we go. That gives us a little border tuck. There. Okay, so I guess I should get into the box. Okay. If I want to finish this in the morning, I need to work on these last little details. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and we'll close this off. So this I made during the calendar pages video. Okay. Valentine Forget Me Not. I will do another, because I've been saving stuff to use with that, so I will do another one. I love that kit. I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm actually going to do some home decor with it for my house. So I will post that up. What I'll do on the days that I do home decor, I will also have a journal video. So for those of you that go, oh my God, why is she doing that? Well, I love to decorate my home. So So I've added that to to what I do, because that's what I do. Okay, so there was a bird. There it is. I think we'll put this bird down here. It will be a pocket. You know what though? I think it should be a little bigger. So I think we'll put this on some book paper and make it bigger like we did the squash. Ooh, the squash would be good on this page. I'm going to put the squash on this page, but I'm going to still put this on here. Look at you all finding people that are close to you. That's so cool. I'm close to Danina from the Art Bar. She lives in town, and I live out on the outskirts. Okay, there we go. So we can decide between these two. I'm throwing that away. Shock of shocks. So here is our squash. And it is a garden book. I have a lot of birds in it because I like the birds. I like the squash. I think the squash is going to be a good edge. Well, at least we have this place that we can all see each other, right? There. Okay. We have our little thing that I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, but I think it should go in a pocket like this, probably. Maybe not a calendar pocket, but it's not like I have that many choices. Ooh, like this. That would be pretty in there. Okay, we'll put you over here and let you dry. Dry, dry, dry. Okay, so now we have this one. So we'll go ahead and close off this pocket. And we'll close off this pocket. Yep, Terry, I totally get you. I was grateful that I had this community when I was taking care of my dad. That's for sure, for many reasons. I love this envelope. Love it. I think it's so, so, so cute. well, we could go ahead and make a charm down here using a sticker. Okay, so here we go, sticker. And the same sticker stuck to each other. And then we'll just cut the edges down. Pull our string over. Stickers make great charms. Okay, so there's that. The cat will like it. Does anybody else's cat help them with their journal? We'll put this one up at the top of this page. I'm now going through and picking up the stuff off my desk, going, okay, how can we use this? Cat and sometimes a dog, all three of them. Okay. I think we've decorated this. I mean, it's just lightly decorated, but I like it. I think I like it. So, did we have a... Okay, that's part of my actual journal. Looking for something to go in this pocket right here. So that is my little mini journal. And then we could just go ahead and do the naughty knot right here. Whoa. So just adding knots to strings or ribbons can give it texture. And there we go. Can also help to keep things from falling off of it. I bought the almanac. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. So end of the month is going to be bad, huh? Well, we have grass sprouting. Our days have still been pretty cold for here. There we go. I love that. So we have a little mini journal. I keep saying that, but I love it. Okay. Well, I can't really fill this until I finish, till you see the videos that are already done. Can't really show you what's in those. But we could put him, and he would make this a little stronger. Because this one has that. This one doesn't have anything on it. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll make put him down, make this a little stronger. There we go. That'll make it a stronger pocket. Audrey, yeah, I've put the anchor down below, but also, okay, so let me show you on a belly band. Let me see if I have a, see, this is not a good page for a belly band. There's not enough structure to that page. Let me find a page with structure. I might not have a page with structure in this journal. Meaning, like, okay, this would be a good page, but I don't want to write on my list page. Okay, so I could give a page some structure. Okay. Well, this has a pocket. We can go ahead and put a belly band here. Ooh, I wonder. That would make an interesting belly band. Let's see. Yeah, not enough structure on that page. Well, but then we lose those sweet little, and this is meant to be a pocket. We have this one though. Check it out, it fits there. Okay, so this is a thicker belly band, but I can use this as a belly band. I'm going to go ahead and trim this edge. Okay. So the one thing that you want to do is you want to make sure that your belly band is flat and like I said, and it has structure. Sometimes it means that you might need to build the back side of the page and give it another paper to make it stronger. The other thing is that you want to make sure that you're totally flat when you do it right here. So sometimes on a belly band it means that you need to sit here and actually hold it down. Like this. So make sure that you've got structure. So you see I even have more structure to that page, but the other thing, this is I'm probably gonna have to sew this in. Because it's glossy. That's totally glossy paper. But let's see. We'll see if it holds. Anyway, you're gonna want to go ahead and make sure that it's totally flat. Once it's totally dry, to even put something in there, it shouldn't go in super easy. If you've seen in my videos, I'll go to put something in and it's like, it's hard. And that's actually how I like a belly band to be, so that it stays, okay? But one of the things is you do need to have structure to your page. So you'll see I'll use, like on the cardstock paper, the printed cardstock paper is where I'll usually put a belly band, because you can't really write on it. It's still real pretty, but it has structure. Okay, so this technically it has structure because it has this paper and this paper, and when they've been combined into a pocket, the integrity of them is stronger. Okay, I just noticed that the pocket sticks up out here a little bit. Okay. So this is still drying. I'm not going to play. I don't want to play with it but it's in here now. Yay! And we have this big pocket here. We could even go ahead and put that and have all that build up. So I think that's pretty fun. Okay, so wow, we got a belly band in there. There's still places I can write here. I can write here. I can write here. I'm not losing a lot of space by doing that. You'll see those in a upcoming video. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to take just a minute and find the stencil. Maybe. I know I had it just a little bit ago. Did I put it in with the junk? Ah, I found the stencil. I found the stencil. It's in the other box. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is the stencil that I chose. And one of the things I like to do with the stencil is I'll go ahead and on the calendar page, I will stencil. Okay, so I have chosen this golden stamp pad. Okay. And then I also chose the green one. And I know this green pad is newer, so I can be really light on it and know that it's going to take care of business. So there we go. We have some stenciling, gives us some more color, and so that's something that I can do on the plain pages that I have. And like I said, I'm just about finished, so can go ahead and just add a little bit of color. So one of the things that I did tell you that you could use in this challenge is a stencil. So this is one of my favorite stencils. Could also use my pen and stencil with my pen. Okay. This is packaging paper from Dollar Tree. Oh my gosh, yesterday I was at a Dollar Tree that was out of the bags, and here in California you have to pay for bags. So they were out of the 10-cent bags. You had to buy their dollar bags, and I was like, but I went out to the car and I had bags in my car. But then they only had one cashier, and you guys haven't seen my haul yet, but I spent a pretty penny. As a matter of like 1,300 pennies. 1,300, 13,000. I spent $139. I was actually embarrassed because there's only one checker. There was only one cashier, and you know, the line's getting longer and longer, and I let people go ahead of me, but eventually I had to go, and I was like, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. That they didn't have a cashier to take over for the other people. I was like, you know, you make it so that I don't even want to come in here and spend my money. So hi, Lisa. Welcome. I think I missed a bunch of what you guys were talking about. Sorry about that. This is hard to do with this sponge. That's all I got to say about that. But it's better than nothing. And this stamp pad is dying. So, but at least that's better than not having anything on the page at all, I think. And this is my favorite, this corner. I put it on the top because usually I end up with plenty of things on, plenty of decorations on the bottom of journals, not enough on the top. Yeah, this will be the end of this pad, and it doesn't have, there's no re-inker for it. But I really have enjoyed having it. This stamp pad came on with a magazine too. Came with the one that had the lion and the elephant, all the wild animals. There we go. So there's some stenciling, and that'll help to add some interest and some fun in this journal. So there we go. Oh, and we have a blue page. And like I said, I'm going to have to separate this journal out because I'm going to go ahead and make it 2 signatures instead of 1. And I think we've used, bye Terry. Yeah, I you know, we're having worked retail for many years. It just really made, and it made me angry that they put me in a position where I felt bad because I was spending money in their store. That's ridiculous, and these stores need to think about that. You know, I guess really what they do is they cater to the people that spend $3. Because most of the people only had like 2 or 3 things. And I had 125 or something like that. Okay, those are not garden. They don't have to be in this part. So the one other thing I didn't use, and I should probably go ahead and do something with it, is my bag. So I had thought that I might use these for the closure, but it ends up my skirt is perfect for the closure. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut across the bottom of my bag. And cut up the top. Okay. And come over and cut over here. So you might have a gift bag that is ready to be recycled in this way instead of using it again. Okay, so I'm going to cut across the top up here. Forgot about the cardboard in the top. And just gonna cut all my edges clean. Hi again, Luna, welcome back. Okay, so there is a little bit of a fold there. And that will be within my, so this is one of the bag folds. I'm going to fold it up, and that will give me a pocket, and this is a nice, sturdy pocket. Remember, we were doing something a few minutes ago, and I was like, oh, that's not a good pocket. I'm thinking I call it the pantry card, the window card. I think that might be, okay. So go ahead and fold and fold. If I didn't want to see that card every day, this would make a great front page going inside. Okay, so I do know that this is going to need to be closed, so let's go ahead and close it. Hi, Susan. Welcome. Okay, so I'm going to remind y'all, if you finished your journal for the Spring Stash Buster Junk Journal Challenge last year, the party is tomorrow. The party is tomorrow. It will be in the Facebook group, the party group. Okay? The Spring Stash Buster. And the only way that you're in there is that you finished your journal. Your digital kit is already there. It's the Pansy kit, and that's what I made for that particular party. And I'm gonna go ahead and figure out what I'm gonna work with, and I'll let you know so that you can print it out if you want to. I know people like to work on stuff, other things, and that's fine. We will have prizes and fun. Oh yeah, Joyce is reminding us, if you're just joining the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group, that you need to answer the questions so that she can let you into the group. And that's for all of our safety, so that we don't just have random people coming in there. We want people that are supposed to be there. Okay, so there I've made a pocket page using the bag. And then we have the sides, and I'm just going to cut across this bottom piece here. I could have made another pocket, but that's okay. So now we have this too that we'll be able to do stuff with, but for now, you also have cardboard in the bottom. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and trim down this side. Okay, this is glued down up here at the top. I need this part for size. Of course, you can use your cutter because that is one of the things you're using. And remember, I'm making my journal for the Just Junk Journal Challenge 2. And so I'm only able to use specific things. And one of the things I can use is a bag, a gift bag. Oh yeah, we did a funny flip-flop here. You know what we need is, we need some strength here for that flip-flop. Not from this though. Maybe. Oh, look, we got another one of these. Might as well cut it off. So if you just came on and you missed it, we made envelopes, we made templates, and made envelopes from a magazine. They turned out really, really cool. And I know some of you are out there making them now. That's so cool. So there's that we can use. Okay. Well, this can be a page. Just folded like this. Remember, I have 2 signatures. So we'll come up here. Okay, so that can be another page. And then this right here can go in and be something to write on. And again, if this wasn't this journal, I could put little papers in there. You can use, if something printed black and white instead of color, and it's a digital, you can use 2 of them. That was something that I added on the other day during that live video. That, okay, so we have this here. So you can use like almost this whole bag could be probably all could be used. Okay, so this could be tags. Could Hobby Lobby punch this if that was one of your one of the things that you kept. I'm going to go ahead and do this with that. There's that. Okay, so now we have these. Okay. There's that, and then cut right up here. Close that off. Fold that down. Pull out our cute little mini journal. And I'm going to go ahead and snip this a little bit. Even this up. And I'm going to put it right on here. And we'll have a little tuck spot using the creases of the paper bag. Oh boy. Well, so I'm going to go ahead and add this here. And then that will leave a spot for a small tag. Ooh, oh, that's this thing. Aha! We have this. And of course, we can add one of our little stickers to help it all come together. That gives us a place to write here. That'll hold it down though. There we go. Okay. That's going to end up needing a paper clip. So, and you get to use 6 little things. So this will be one of my 6 little things right there. That little tiny paper clip. I love those. Don't have very many chances to use them, but there we go. There's our mini journal. Added a little bit more to that. I really, really like it. I think the only other thing is I would want to have some kind of something coming up off the top and out of the journal, just because I like all the seeing all the stuff. So this becomes like a bookmark is what it actually becomes. Go ahead and put this on with a stapler, because that is one of the tools I can use. There we go. And that'll come out up the top. Love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Okay, so there's that. And we have another one. We don't have to use it like that, actually. And we'll have these two over here. Couldn't remember what I wanted. So, just a little decoration on this page. We can draw on, I'll be able to draw on this page, but we can go ahead and put this in. And so, there we go. But that is using the bag. I will put these other pieces into things. And that is going to be the end of my video. I can't believe I went 3 hours. I was only supposed to go 2. Oops. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you just came on, we made several things. I'll show you real quick. We took apart my bag and made some pages, a pocket page, dropped some other things, little tags. We have more things to use. We made a tuck. We have this mini journal that I made. I added some things to some of the pages in the journal. And we still have these to use. We made these beautiful envelopes using the magazine, and also some embellishments using the magazine, as well as some other things that we put into the journal already. We added this little note paper to that. Made a book page pocket. This one is a bookmark. Made a envelope out of this, the cover of my magazine. Added this and that there. And then this beautiful envelope, using the church collection envelope as a template. So all of those and more, you'll want to go back and see. This is another envelope that we made. Made this little thing. Made the charm on here. And you got and a flip here. And you got some sneak peeks throughout of some of the other videos that I've already made. We also made this little peekaboo thing that I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do it, but I wanted to be able to use all of these. And then this was from the cover from the ledger paper, so this was the advertisement side. We have pattern and then some of the magazine. So this video was primarily using the magazine, and as well as the paper bag. And so this is, you can see that's from the top of the bag, and we made a page, and it's really strong. This would be a good place for a belly band, Audrey. This is pretty substantial paper, so it would like a belly band. And then we also flipped up and did a pocket out of the other one. So they're similar, but different. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, go watch another video, because YouTube really likes that. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.